Hey y'all. How everybody doing out there? Welcome my guy Rich back. Okay, Rich. Nigga said I missed you. 1 week away. Like I was like, Jesus, when the fuck is he coming back?
Right.
He went on a vacation, didn't tell me. Like,
right. I was missing y'all too, man.
How
was,
was
damn.
it? Cause you was out there in Texas.
Yeah, it was good though.
It sounds funny. What? There you go.
Yeah, this shit bugging out.
Yeah, phone boom.
But yeah, I was in a couple cities in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Stopped in Lubbock, Houston, Austin, Dallas. So it was lit though. I had fun.
So what you was out there doing? Cause you know last time we went to Texas and we went to Houston, it was like a Black Ink Models thing, and we was lit as fuck out there. Like
it was something similar. It was basically for something just like that for artists. Instead of for models, it was for artists.
So Black Ink artists.
Well, no. We wasn't. It was a contest for artists, but for Black Ink Radio.
All right.
Yeah.
See,
so
you be out here working.
Oh yeah, you know we gotta do what we gotta do.
Of course, and I love it. And let me let you know, I've been working, and not for nothing. You already know it's another episode with Pillow Talk with Skiddlez, and today I got my guy J.D. Williams in the motherfucking building.
Thank you for having me.
Man, thank you for coming. Like for real. So let me just bring y'all guys up to speed on how I ran into this man. So. For one, y'all know, Flame Gang, I was at work, and I'm at the window chilling and shit, and he come in and was like, hey, he paid his money, and I was like, I know that face. Where the fuck do I know this man face from? And I'm like, TV, but where? Like, I'm thinking Law and Order, I'm thinking shows, I'm thinking like,
that's right. All that is still correct.
I know. And then I was like, The Wire. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, so then the other guy came in and was like, I think that's the guy. I said, that is the guy from.
You know what I think was funny? I think I had my mask on my face still.
And I still knew.
I think that was the fire right there.
I know. When you know a nosy, I'm nosy. Y'all don't understand.
That's
so
why when you invited me. That's why when you invited me, I said, yo, she good. She cook people out.
Thank you so much. And I definitely was like, damn, I need to get a picture before he go. But then I was working. And I was like, I don't want to do too much. You know, I run down on a motherfucker. You feel me? Like, I wanted him to enjoy himself.
You got the picture anyway, didn't we?
No, we didn't.
I could have swore we took a picture.
You ain't take a picture with me.
You sure?
I'm sure, but you're going to take a picture with me today, though.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right. So, thank you definitely for coming today. And before we get into it, you know, I know a little bit of things about you because I did my homework on you.
Okay.
I told you I'm nosy, so I do all of that before they come up here.
Okay.
But I want you to let the people know where you from.
Oh, well, most people that know me know that that's kind of synonymous. Brick City, New Jersey.
Okay, up north.
Newark, New Jersey.
He from the crazy side, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, beside that, you know.
I mean, we're the whole city. We all one side. You know, we all one side.
I was like, y'all all fucking crazy.
Hey, if you want to call us that, you know what I'm saying? We consistent. That's
all right, they turn the fuck up. I know that shit. Newburgh definitely do turn the fuck up. Right.
All day.
So, I want to sit there and get into the fact that, for one, like, you don't have to disclose your age and shit like that. But, like, you've been outside filming for years.
Yeah.
Years. And when, like, I actually did my history on certain stuff that was, like, put out there, it went back to 9-4.
No, that's Tevin Campbell. That ain't me. I'm telling you, they keep putting me on Graffiti Bridge. I wasn't in no damn Graffiti Bridge. That was Tevin Campbell.
For real?
Yeah, I started acting in '96, but yeah, I've been.
All right, 2 days later.
I'm just saying.
You know what? I fuck with you because he could have sat there in front of like, yup, that was me. And let me tell you what we do, because you know we got cappers. We done exposed one capper already on my show,
right.
and y'all know I'm known. I'm gonna expose your ass if you come up here and you're capping.
Yeah, but
so
you're right.
you.
Yeah, I've been blessed to do this for a while. '96, I started professionally though. Yeah.
So now, before you got to the professional roles, when did JD? First of all, what does JD stand for?
Well, my real name is Darnell, but when I first started acting, somebody already had that name in the union, and so I had to change my name so the checks don't get messed up. And I kept coming up with all these different names, and I was like, well, what do I want to be known as? What's the credits? I said maybe I'll just do David, but my best friend's name was David, and my brother was.
I really don't like the name David anyway.
And I was like,
personal,
nah, I can't do that one. Then I was like, well, you know, this back then, so I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should make it one name like Madonna or something. Just make it like one name. You know, so I could go with, you know, something like JD. But then I was going through all these names. I did my actual first two initials, which was DB. Got my first job, and the director was calling me DB all day, and I was like, hell no.
That don't sound right.
Yeah,
DB.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I can't be no DB Williams. You know
right.
So then I was like, one more change. And I said, what am I going to do? I was like, maybe I should just make it like Madonna, just make it just Darnell. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, all right, just Darnell, JD. So now I got a story to tell people when they ask me. Mm-hmm. It's just my actual name. And I was a big old Q-Tip fan, so that was his initials back then.
Okay.
Too. So
shout out to Q-Tip.
Yeah,
it's a vibrant thing. He had me shaking ass when I was young. Like, that was my shit, though, for real.
And as soon as I changed it to JD, he changed his name to Kamal Fareed, but
that's shit. That's good. And then you couldn't even go. It didn't even make it didn't matter.
That's fine. JD is cool. My daughter's actual initials are JD, so she's the real JD. So
that's so cute.
And it worked out. It worked out. So,
right. You famous.
Yeah. Jelly donut, Jersey Devil, just do it. All that.
Right. So, what made JD say one day like, nah, I'm gonna jump in front of the camera, or this is something that's meant for me? Like, was that what you originally were doing, or did you just wake up one day and say, I'm gonna try this?
I mean, just God just led me right to it. Like, it wasn't like I really was trying to do it. It was just, single mom, moving around a lot. Mm-hmm. Every time I went to a different school, I had to, get involved into something. Mm-hmm. And usually it would end up being like drama. Mm-hmm. Or like I would go to some school and be there for like the next week they'd have me reading like in front of the whole school, and I just got here, so it was always this thing where I had.
So was that hard, like being able to find yourself? You know what I'm saying? As a kid coming up, and then having to switch schools and reconnect and get new friends. Was like acting more your outlet of the move,
it was just like I said. It was just a way for me to just like get into the school. Like I'm not like soft. So like
you from Jersey?
To me, everybody gets bullied. I was short. I would go to mad different schools. I would have to you got to figure out a way to find your group or whatever it is you're doing. And like I said, usually that would involve me. Ended up doing something oratory, and that's another thing. Like I don't have a problem speaking in front of crowds.
I was just about to say because it didn't take until I actually got grown to like really feel comfortable talking in front of people. Mm-hmm. Like I can talk to all of you guys and be calm as fuck with it. You understand what I'm saying? But then like when the big lights come on and all of that shit, it used to be so bad. Like I literally had a show one time when I was younger because I used to go to a performing arts school for dance.
I graduated from art side too.
And I went to school in Harlem, 195.
Okay, there you go.
Yes. So, and I went to school for dance. I did all the ballet, jazz, tap, modern. I did all of that stuff growing up. Right. And we had a show. And I prepared for this show and like we performed and prepared and performed. And as soon as show day comes, do y'all motherfuckers know I passed out? Wow. Passed the fuck out.
That's crazy.
That shit was crazy. Like, I couldn't believe. And I was like, fuck. Like, you know how hard I practiced for this shit?
I would
like,
that.
Well, a lot of people don't realize, like, acting can be, especially live stuff like that, can be like a sport. You know what I'm saying? You get the pressure. You gotta, you gotta perform on cue. You gotta keep it tight. You got other people that you probably like, working off of. Mm-hmm. So it is a lot of pressure. And that's another thing that I'm fortunate I never had a problem with stage fright because I understand how hard it is to get up there. And if you could just get up there and open your mouth, most people looking at you like, whoa, like,
right,
I couldn't
he
even
doing
do that.
Something I can't do.
So,
right.
So that gets rid of half the stage fright anyway. And for anybody out there that wants some acting coaching lessons, I provide those also.
Oh, shit. Well, make sure y'all hit him up. I may need a little,
I got you.
You never know. I want to, I'm extra.
I give you the friendly discount.
Oh, that's nice. Ow, nigga said, because y'all going to see me on some shit. And then y'all going to be like, damn. It's going to be because of him. But thank you.
You got it.
So, what was your first movie in 96?
This independent film called The Reunion that I remember. It was like a small film. Mm-hmm. I don't believe I auditioned for it. I think I just got offered it. And it was like me causing some trouble in a school. But let me just tell you what the movie was about. It was about a group of people that went back to their high school reunion and somehow they got locked in the school or something like that.
Oh shit!
And it was some wild stuff going on. But I was just a kid that happened to be in the school that night when it was going on. Mm-hmm. It was a small part. I was in and out. But like I said, that was my very first movie role. First time I was in a movie theater, like on a big screen. Was in a Rosie Perez movie. It was called 24-Hour Woman. And I had this like little bit part.
Shout out to Rosie Perez. Like Rosie Perez was the shit.
And my scene was with her. It was ill. So I was gassed, you know what I'm saying? And all I was doing was like I was the clerk in the store that told her where to go buy the.
But still, like, that's
but I killed it though. Like, I killed that role though.
Right.
I had a straw in my mouth and everything. I ain't care. Like I did as much as I could. You know, it was ill. But yeah, and it's dope too because that was my first thing. It got me some momentum, and to this day, you know, when I see Rose Perez, I still get some love. So
that's what's up. Yeah. So out of all of, cause you got like, and I tried to count the ones that they had up there, and it said that it was 31 movies.
Maybe.
Like, so you don't lose count after a while.
I never really counted because you know it's like kind of, I think in the artist spirit it's all one long story. So you know I'm just trying to add on to your story.
So with the roles that you've done out of just movies, cause you know what y'all don't know, this man done did TVs, this nigga done did music videos, you got video games that you done featured in, and we're gonna get to all of that stuff. But when it comes to your movies,
right, what
was your favorite movie? And I know you probably got a whole bunch cause you got a whole roster, but what was your most favorite?
All right, I think I want to say Snipes.
Okay.
With Nelly and Zoe Saldana and Dean Winters and Sam Jones. It was a bunch of us in there. But also, Pootie Tang was a lot of fun.
Pootie Tang looked like it was...
It was stupid. I didn't get it, but it was fun.
But you know what's so funny? First of all, when I first watched Pootie Tang, I don't think none of us really understood what the concept of the movie was.
Because there is no concept.
I don't think there's
nothing to understand.
There's
nothing to understand. It's just funny.
It's fuck. Funny as shit. So was it those two were like your favorite?
Let me see. I'm trying to think of what other films, because it's a lot of films I've done where I've had smaller parts. I did a film called Shanghai Hotel with Hill Harper. That was a great film with a bunch of great Asian actors. It was about human trafficking. That was fire.
Oh wow, shit that's going on now.
Yeah, and so I mean, it's a lot of. I think it's just like musicians say, like all of them is kind of your kids, and it's hard to choose
pick which one.
And then when you look back, you know, at a certain time, I was a certain age in those things. So a lot of times those just become like kind of home videos and snapshots.
So how old were you when you did your first
movie?
Yeah.
I think I was like, I probably was 19, maybe 19, 20.
If you can't pick your favorite, what would be the most memorable?
Pootie Tang.
The most memorable?
Pootie Tang and Snipes. Those two would definitely be. Well, Pootie Tang was most memorable because it was just confusing. You know what I'm saying? And I was around all of these prominent people. You know what I'm saying? It was Chris Rock and JB Smooth and Reggie Cathy and I can't remember my man's name, who's the black Grandmaster, and all of this other stuff that was going on. So I got to meet Lance Cruthier. I got to meet a whole lot of people, Louis C.K. on that set, and it was dope. You know what I'm saying? But Snipes was just like 2 months worth of going ape shit for like in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Right. It was like, you know, Nelly was in the middle of doing he only had like a single and a half out. So
that nigga said a single and a half.
Yeah, because I don't think whatever the second song was, whether the Country Grammar or the second song wasn't.
It wasn't done yet.
Yeah, it wasn't out all the way yet. So it was like he was just bubbling off of that, and you know, then the Ticks was coming, and like I said, you had Young Zoe, we had Dean, Rough House Records. You know, this is back when like Major Figures and all of them was jumping around.
Philly,
yeah. So it was like Philly was going hard then. Right. Like we was just out there just wilding. Like so, that was a good time. That was a real good time.
So being on set, right? What is like the most, like, I don't know, I've never done movies or video, well, I've done music videos, but my mom is more of the acting, and she's SAG'd and all of that stuff. So it's like sometimes my mom be on set overnight, she get there 7 o'clock, she coming home 8 o'clock in the morning, depending on what the set is and so on and so forth. So she's just the background person and an extra and stuff like that.
Right.
You're more of a main role, so you get to really see the things that really go on set of the things on set. So what is the most craziest thing I would say that you've seen on set that was like, what the fuck, did that shit just really happen? Like,
I mean, it depends. Like I done seen equipment fall over and get broken and people standing there. I done seen actors and directors get into arguments, and that shit is the most hilarious thing to me.
For real?
Yo, I don't know, because it's like y'all can stand there and yell and bark at each other all you want. Y'all not gonna fight
At all.
y'all know we gotta finish the film,
right?
And the director definitely not gonna hit the actor, you
right?
know. So it's
don't
like,
be sued.
Yeah, it's like, yo, what are we doing? Like, so that'd be funny when they get when people, you know, get into arguments on set, things like that.
Have you had like seen any like crazy female shit, like, cause bitches always do some extra shit sometimes, or have you seen like the groupie shit? So you know how like sometimes people be on set and the extras be like, oh my god, that's him right there.
Nah, you know what? I can say, fortunately, a lot of the sets that I have been on, you know, have been pretty controlled. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And people come on, they usually pretty professional and things like that. Like, I tell you, like, this is something that happened once when I was doing Oz, right? It was the scene where my character's baby mom was supposed to come. She came to visit him. And, you know, me and the girl, we didn't know each other. I think I was like 18, 19 years old or something like that. And the girl, she probably was like 17, 18 or something. And, you know, she ain't had no lines or nothing. All she really had to do was
come to bring the baby.
Pass me the kid, right? But in the scene, like, you know, like we had time and stuff, and it was like, I'm just gonna lean over and give her a kiss because it's my girlfriend. I'm locked up, you know? We young as hell. We both like 18. I'm thinking it's cool,
go, right?
Yeah. And I lean in, and she's like, no, cut in front of everybody. You know, the director.
Oh shit!
This HBO. Everybody like, yo, who is this little girl? What's the problem?
About some cut.
She's like, I got a boyfriend. I can't be kissing nobody. Everybody was like,
bitch,
what
you getting the check?
About? What are we doing here?
Like,
this scene don't even have no lines. It's just gonna be music over it.
She just fucked up mad money.
Right. So did they keep her?
You know what? It was the way that it happened. I feel like they dumped her. I don't really remember because I was so jarred by it. I was like, yo, how do you even get the balls to do that? You must have no experience,
right,
to even
she
think
said,
you can say that. Like,
right,
tripping.
He must hit her.
But I tell you something,
nigga, because my thing is, let me tell you something.
She felt his hand.
Yeah, nigga.
She became the director. Like 17. She was young, so it wasn't no big thing. But check this out. I think if I go back and look at that shot, that scene, the little boy that was my son, the baby they had, I think that's the little boy who was from remember that show One on One with Lisa Ray?
Yeah.
The little black boy, the little cute black boy. I think it was him.
For real?
That played my son. Yeah, that was him.
That's dope. Yeah. So have you ever played like a role before and then like have acted with another actor on another movie set?
Oh yeah. We rotate all the time, especially like when you got a casting director that likes certain people's quality. You know, she like, so if you go with HBO, like since I did Oz, you know, a lot of people that was on Oz was on Sex and the City and was on Sopranos.
That's my show.
You know, so we rotated all of those things, and you know, then you know, Night of, you know, that was another HBO joint. And I know I'm forgetting more HBO stuff I did because I'm always on some HBO. But yeah, it's like you gonna meet your class a lot of the times. I'm doing Saints and Sinners. Season 6 starting April 3rd.
You know what? I need to really start watching shit because I've heard of that shit and I've never watched it.
Oh, don't worry. You're gonna catch up
now
to it.
So you went all the seasons?
Yeah.
All right,
and me and Trey, homeboy who played Poot on The Wire, he's in Saints and Sinners with me.
Okay.
So, you know, it's gonna always be a lot of little cross-pollination and things like that, long as God bless me to keep working.
And he will, because you keep working and you doing good stuff with it.
Quick question, bro. Yeah. What role do you feel like you had to do the most acting?
That was gonna be mine.
My bad.
No, you good.
Like you really had to
really give you everything.
Probably. I mean, well, see, in Oz it was different. Like the dialogue, the situation, he was locked up. You know, in The Wire I was free, but you know I had less to say. You know what I'm saying? Not as a character or in lines, but my character just was more about motion than, you know, he was more free. So so it's differences. You know, I always like to say that in Oz would be more like my high school years, and The Wire would be more like my college years. So you know, like you like your high school years for what you like them for. You like your college years for what you like them for. But the one I'm trying to think of, to answer your question, I'm just trying to think of what challenged me the most. As an actor, and I probably might have to go to Oz. Oz might have been the most challenging.
Okay.
If I think of something else, well, like I said, it was about being in a confined space, locked up. It's all men. Like the whole situation. Number one,
right?
You know, if you act in that situation, you're not free. So that's number one. Number two, I was playing younger. You know, my character was supposed to be like only 16 or something like that. Tried it as an adult, so I was supposed to be as far like I think that was the most removed from my actual personality that it is. You know, being more aggressive and I mean he couldn't even read. I love to read, so right. You know, like my character was so that might have been the one that was the farthest away from drugs. The type of drugs he was doing, like it was like all types of hopelessness and ordering hits and shit like that, you know. So I think like Kenny probably was the one that I had to do the most acting, but you know, obviously if people ever got a chance to watch The Wire, they could tell Bodie, you know, it was such a natural character, you know, that he kind of came to life on his own a little bit.
Right.
I ain't have to reach so far
to do it, right?
Yeah.
So this is what I want to know: when it come to movies, right? And y'all be having sex scenes, right?
No.
It be looking like y'all really be fucking, right? And I know that they don't because I've done music videos.
Right.
And there's been times that I'm supposed to be like on top of the nigga and shit like that. But like the whole time I'm up there, I'm like, awkward. Like, this is weird. Like, who gets on a nigga that they not really getting on? Like, all right, so how much faking am I supposed to do into this? Like, okay. And then it's like, it's been times I've done videos and then the niggas start getting aroused and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I didn't mean to. Sorry. Like, so have you ever like had like a sex scene that was like really enticing to you?
Well, all right, so check it out. I've shot sex scenes like I've been in and I've directed sex scenes. So one thing I would tell you, if you know, just as an actor, you know, like sex scenes ain't sexy. They not supposed to be anyway, not in while you're doing it, cuz
it's a billion people in that room.
Yeah, it's too many people, you know, like y'all gotta, you know, you gotta be aware of the camera. You know, like if you a dude like that's like trying to, you know, have like be in control of yourself, you know, that's something else. If you a woman, you know that. So it's a lot of stuff on your mind, and then think like once you start kind of getting a rhythm, then the director calling cut, move. I gotta do this. We gotta wait 15 minutes to change the light. So it's not the sexiest thing at all. When you're doing it, it's not sexy.
That's like what you call it told us.
But listen, that's what I realized with porn.
And Keiki told us that same thing.
But I had actually shot a porn in my studio. Me and my mans put one together.
You fucking shot a porn?
No, I wasn't in it. But
no, I'm just
told
saying.
You gotta watch how you say that. That's why I was like, I done did this.
It was called Studio Confessions. I had a studio in New York. And it was a bunch of situations. Girl can't pay for studio time. You know, intern fucking the ball. You know, just different shit in the studio. We shot a bunch of scenes. But like she said, it's never continuous. Yeah. First of all, when they start, you know all those pictures that's on the back of the porn
Yeah, they got to take those first.
Them motherfuckers stick your dick in, stop.
Pose.
He's sitting there with the dick in, got to be hard. They taking pictures. All right, put her in this position. Pictures. Yeah. It's weird. It's awkward. The girl threw up. It was a lot.
And that's what happened.
When did she throw up? At what
when
point?
she was upside down for too long trying to take pictures.
Yeah, that definitely.
He's trying to pile drive her. But it's just like it's too much. It's too much pausing. And it's like he said, there's no time to really get. Now, that's why them niggas got to do certain things to even get hard. But
I did shoot this movie. I directed this one movie where I don't want to blow it up because I don't want to get the movie like removed from where it is. Okay. But I did this one movie where I was working with a bunch of actors who were very, you know, raw. They was good. And I don't know. These two, they were already kind of dating. And they were like, yo, we're going to do it for real. And I'm like, look, man, you don't have to do it for real. He's like, no. And he's the main star, the producer, you know, the writer, all this stuff. He's like,
this
nah,
nigga
man.
had this shit pictured in his
mind.
So
he's like no, man, I'm gonna do this for real. And I'm like, look. And then, you know, that's his girl. And she's like, nah, I don't mind like that. I'm like, look, y'all don't have to. So I'm trying to talk them out of it. But they like, nah, we're going to. I'm like, look, all right, if we're going to do this, when I tell y'all to stop, you stop. When I tell you to move, you move. Like, that's kind of hard. And I'm not going to stand nowhere where I could get hit with anything. Right. So, yeah, so anyway, and like you said, it was a lot of stop and start and reposition. Like once I got my little, 10 seconds of a shot, I was like, all right, move, turn here. When I got this, move, turn here, move, turn here. I'm going to have a coffee. Y'all finish whatever y'all doing.
Right.
Nigga said, I'm going to have a coffee. I'll be back.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so sometimes, like a lot of people do ask, is sex on sets real? I would say 95% of the time it is not. You know, but sometimes I'm pretty sure, depending on the situation and how comfortable the people are or whatever the case is, some people probably do.
All right,
I think Billy Bong hit.
Billy fucking hit Angela Jolie.
I might have to agree with you.
I think he hit her.
Let me tell you something.
No, why? Because you can't have sex that ugly for fake.
First of all,
that shit was
sex
not
scene
sexy at all.
was like,
it was real fucking.
Are we talking about
Monsters Ball?
Monsters Ball.
I think that
Halle
whole
Berry.
movie was made for him to people to.
That
they wanted to see her get fucked, and I think that's why they made that whole movie because there was nothing else about that movie that made sense.
And you know they dropped the bag on her.
Think about this. This is some of my little actor knowledge.
Let's go.
From when Halle Berry first came into the game,
right?
When she did Last Boy Scout, there was a topless scene in that, but they gave her a body double. Because she wasn't doing nudity back then. She's like, I'm not doing it. So she went from having body doubles just for your titties and pasties to
doing Monsters Ball.
No.
And then getting the damn, what you call it?
But wait, she did
Swordfish.
No, that came after.
Swordfish came
That was when she
after
straight showed her breast.
Yeah, I heard she got a little bag to do that. Extra money.
That's Halle
No.
Berry.
Oh yeah, that's for that
saying,
one shot. Look,
just
if
to
you look
show
at
her
that
titties.
shot, you can see how uncomfortable she's sunning and she holds.
It was awkward.
She holds it down like this for 2 seconds, then she puts it back up, and she got her arms like this because she want her breasts to sit up.
Sit up, yeah. It was awkward.
Crazy, yeah.
It was
It's
awkward.
a certain way us females like shit to go. You got.
Nah, I ain't mad. But
if you gonna show your titties, a regular person to just.
But she can act. You know what I'm saying? She could have made it more natural.
Sexy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She wasn't feeling that shit.
So, but my question, you kind of answered it, but like, it gotta get juicier than that. So, have you partake in a sex scene
yourself
that was like hot, caliente?
I'm trying to think.
Or who was your favorite sex scene partner in the movie?
I think I maybe only done like one sex scene. I've done a couple of love scenes where you like kiss and then you lay the person down and then it's over.
Oh, okay.
You know, or like y'all just make out. I don't really.
So all right,
so it's not really like sexual.
So let's do it with the kissing.
I'm like the soldier that go get shit. I ain't thinking about no pussy. You know, my nigga like, yo, where's the business? What's up?
Let's get to it.
Yeah, let's go.
So, since you've had kissing scenes,
right?
Who was your best kiss?
Period.
I'm trying to think who have been kissing. Well, actually, you know what? If I don't say this name, she gonna get mad at me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As she is currently playing my wife on Saints and Sinners.
Okay.
So I gotta say Carly Red. You know.
We talking about Carly Red?
On camera. We just friends.
Right. Y'all friends and shit like that.
But
she played your wife on the show.
On the show, yes.
So she's a good kisser.
I mean, we don't like tongue each other down, but we always pecking. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, it's like, but the thing is with me and her thing, this is like 5 years, 6 years of us playing this married couple that fight for each other, that stick together, that do everything together. You know, so we really trying to do our best to put forth like this image of, you know, black love and people standing with each other. So you don't never really see me and her get like raunchy, freaky, you know what I'm saying? But you do see us express love towards each other. We got my real daughter plays my daughter on the show. So
for real?
Yeah. So,
how old is your daughter?
She's 13 now.
And she getting a check.
Yeah.
She getting a check. I got a daughter too. You wanna put her to work?
Yeah, when I start my own shit, we gonna talk.
Let me know. Y'all can take her. She could do a whole bunch of shit because she extra as fuck in my house. She gonna be extra as shit on the show. So I promise you.
So you wanna be extra, be an extra.
Right, for real.
There you go.
So, transitioning from the movies to TV like, what is the difference from being like doing like a TV show or like a series compared to like just working on a movie set?
Well, TVs, and I teach this in my class, don't forget, y'all could come and get some of this coaching over here, but the difference between television acting and movie acting in a short form is that television acting has more restrictions. You can't curse all the time. You know, a scene gotta be only a certain length because we gotta do this and go to commercial.
Right.
You know, so you might want to take forever to do it, but you can't. And also, if you get it, it's, you know, monetarily is different. You know, so but with a movie, you know, you can take long pauses in movies. you know, and take your time. Obviously, you know, depending on the rating, your language can go wherever it needs to go.
Right.
But and you can show more in movies. Movies, obviously the budget is different, so we can blow shit up.
Right.
You know. So it's those types of differences where, you know, it's about timing, scale, you know, and mainly everything is timing. So if I'm doing a scene in a TV show, I know that this scene is only 3 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? And I have to get through this. In a movie, the director might tell you to just sit there and just be quiet about it. Because in a movie theater, that's what people do. We sit there and we just look.
Right.
And that silence, we don't notice that silence not happening until it goes on for too long. When you're looking at a TV show and they get quiet, you like, I'm going to the bathroom or something.
Yeah.
You know? So it's less expected.
Right.
But yeah, movies, you have more time and space.
And TV, you have less.
And TV, you have less space and time, but more. TV it's more snap. Usually TV's faster. You know.
So have you ever done any like plays?
Oh, I do plays all the time.
Which
That's where I started from. That's why I talk so loudly and clearly, because that's mainly where I started from. Like I said, moving around with my mom a lot and going back and forth from my mom to my grandmother or wherever I was at the time. You know, when you go to school, like I said, you have to jump into something. So a lot of times I would end up doing like school plays, and then as I got older, you know, in between acting jobs, you know, in between Oz and The Wire, or between The Wire and Kill Point, and between Kill Point and whatever I was doing next, I like to do plays in between. But plays, number one, plays take a lot of time. 6 days a week. 6 days a week for probably like 3 months.
Crazy.
You only get Mondays off. You get the worst day in the world off.
Monday.
Right, Monday.
Yo, crazy. One day. And
That's
then
crazy.
on top of that, you get paid like you working at a regular job.
Like a minimum wage job.
Like, yes, regular. Like you get paid like $700 a week. That's before the taxes.
Oh wow.
Nigga,
Yeah,
damn.
yo. But that's the thing. When you doing plays, you doing it for the love. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it for the training. You're doing it for the experience. You're doing it for, you know, the competition. You're doing it for all that. And that's one of the reasons why I always go back to doing one, because, like, you know, TV can kind of make you a little soft. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you make a mistake, you could do it over. You know,
Right.
Or I don't have to memorize my lines exactly like they are, because I can freak it and make it a little bit better, and that might even work. But when you're doing a play,
It's
Nah,
on
that shit gotta be
live.
exact.
yeah, you gotta be tight and you gotta be focused. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
like a
saying?
motherfucker.
So a lot of times I like to test myself with that, and you know, but I can only do it when I can take that monetary
time.
break, you know, to do it. You know, so
Man, you know, Skiddlez, I did one play when I was in elementary school.
For real?
Yeah, I was the prince in Romeo and Juliet.
You
Fire.
lie.
The prince. And listen, that nigga got a 3-minute speech after Romeo and Juliet dies. He's like the person like saying, look what
is that
happened.
Mercutio?
Right.
No, the prince. Not the why am I calling it the prince? What the fuck is the dude name? He's like a mediator. It was the prince. What is it, the prince?
Maybe.
Damn, that was a long time ago. But it was like the priest. It was somebody that spoke at the end
Right, the
after
chorus,
they
yeah.
died,
I
and
know
it
what
was
you're
just
talking
like
about. Right.
3 minutes. I had to memorize a 3-minute long speech, and when there's nobody else to feed off of or nothing,
Yeah.
and the audience is quiet.
Yeah.
And I'm in elementary school, and I had to say that speech, and I did it twice. I think I did it in my school. Then we went to another school and did it. And I ain't gonna lie, that shit hard.
Fire.
Yeah.
That
Fire.
shit
I did I have a dream speech twice when in like
Damn.
5th or 6th grade, the whole thing. Check this out. It was fire though, because I didn't know at the time. I didn't know I could memorize stuff so
good.
Right.
well,
Yeah.
right? I just figured, I could. I know I didn't forget stuff, but I never memorized something so long before.
Man.
Right.
So what I did was I went to Blockbuster,
That's
Video.
Shout out the Blockbuster. That was the shit.
I have a dream speech, and I watched that
On
speech.
tape, on
on a
VHS.
thick ass VHS tape, and I watched that tape probably 100 times, right? And I memorized it that way, but also so I could get, his inflections, the way he was going with this and that and this and that. But that was the first time I memorized something where I was like, you know what? I can memorize stuff in long form. Like I said, I did plays before, but that was
Right.
that was one long monologue.
Long,
so then
right.
I
Yeah.
started testing myself with other monologues. Then I was like, damn, I know like 10 monologues in my head I could just pull out anytime. And then it was like once I started getting lines and scripts, and I was like, okay, I could look at this script, I could run it a couple times in my head, and in 5 minutes, as long as me and the other person knock it out real quick, I could retain it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So a lot of times it's with natural. And that's another thing. Don't forget, coaching classes. I teach you memorization tips. Get at your boy.
That's what's up, because I can't do that at all. I can barely remember what the fuck I was supposed to do for today.
Nah, I got little tricks.
You want me to remember
for that. And I'm bad, and I got a bad memory too. Short term, you know what happened. You know why you got short term. Everybody know why you got short term memory loss. But I'm gonna keep that to myself. But I do got like I said, I can give you tips on how to remember the things and associate the things on that page with whatever it is that's going on.
Period. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Definitely. So let me ask a question. Between plays, as you already said, they don't pay shit. So between the TVs and movies, what was your highest paying role?
The highest paying role I ever had at one time, you mean? That would be Mariah Carey's music video for "Make It Through the Rain." She blessed me.
What?
Yeah,
A music video?
Mariah Carey though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she
Shout out to Mariah. Go back like babies and cats.
To this day, that's the most I ever got in one whop. Like
for real?
Yeah, at one time. I mean, I've gotten checks that
of course
are cool, but in one whop for that, I'm like, damn, I need this every time I go to work.
Right.
So. Yeah, Mariah. I think Mariah was trying to blow my mind. Yeah,
trying to go.
She was trying to make you the first Nick Cannon. That's what she was doing.
I mean, she might have. You know, my family was looking at me like, "Why you ain't talk to her?" Because she actually did invite me to come back to the set and talk and everything.
Oh man,
I'm not built for this shit, man.
Right, so look, Mariah, you single right now?
I can't do it. You know? Do y'all know where I might be right now?
Right.
Now I know where I'm at right now, and I'm happy.
Right.
But
I don't know where I could have been right now. You know what? I know where I would have been. My ass would have been on TMZ somewhere right now.
That's a fact.
Talking hella shit about some motherfucking Mariah Carey. Or I probably wouldn't even been acting. I would have been acting for. I'm going to just go, don't you got an island?
Right.
I'm going to just go chill out on your island, babe.
Right. For real, what you need me to do?
Yeah, what are we doing here? What am I doing?
Right.
Like,
for real.
You know?
Yeah.
So, you know, life would have been totally different. And she's like, from when I met her and we talked, she's a genuine, you know, sweetheart, very nice. You know, obviously everybody see how bubbly she is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like that's really her.
And it was crazy because definitely Mariah Carey was like my era. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the Mariah Carey.
You got the skin tone, you got the color going on right now and everything. Look at you.
It was the Mariah Carey. It was the Paula Abdul, Janet Jackson, Prince. You know what I'm saying? Biggie. Shout out to Biggie. R.I.P. to the greatest. Yesterday was Biggie Day. For those that don't know, this Sunday in ATL at Republic, they doing a Biggie tribute party this Sunday, so y'all gonna be out here. Make sure y'all pop out. But definitely Mariah was it for me. And at first when I used to watch Mariah, I used to be like, she probably stuck up in person or whatever. But you know what it was for me? Once I seen her with Cam.
Oh yeah, that did it for everybody.
Cam?
Yes,
Wait,
Cameron.
Dipset
Cam.
But before that, you had to see it.
And then she did
ODB.
Honey. Yes, of course.
That was
Mariah
definitely
really. But then I was like, was her song with ODB just to be like, oh, I did one of those type of songs? You understand?
I mean,
what I'm saying?
they look like they.
But they look like they had hella fun.
Nah, look, because Mariah got quirks. ODB had quirks. They
probably met on some other shit.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they vibed on some
a whole nother level.
We just out here.
Yeah.
That's why I like older. I think that's probably why that first line is me and Mariah go back
like babies and pacifiers.
Because we both been crazy. We don't even know each other. But I promise you, we both been crazy forever.
They probably done partied a lot.
Right. Definitely. And then when she did Honey with Jadakiss, you know, I was a super Lox fan, so that was it for me. And then I seen her with Cam ass.
Wasn't she all over Stevie J in that video?
Maybe.
She was all over him in one of the
But you know,
videos.
Cam is the man. That's my dude.
Yeah.
Man. I mean,
Cam is lit as fuck. He's lit as fuck.
Nigga,
like
real shit,
can't nobody say nothing. When Dipset first came out, niggas was Dipset. Niggas was everywhere.
Did he really get his teeth fixed though?
I think so. Them shits look newer than the ones he had before.
I just heard. I didn't see his face yet.
I don't know. I know Joel's got new teeth.
So I'm gonna be the last one. Me and Michael Strahan gonna be the last ones with gaps.
Let me see. Oh, it's not that Michael Strahan shit. Like
I like my Gap. I don't know. I'm gonna close it one day. I'm gonna close it one day.
See, I had a Gap when I was little, and then all of these extra fucking teeth started coming in, and it just pushed these motherfuckers together. And I was like, "Fuck."
That means you ain't have no real Gap. That means
your teeth grew how they
supposed to grow.
Now you trying to done my shit.
They closed down. You ain't in the Gap club.
You ain't in the Gap club. All right.
You supposed to lose space, not gain. You supposed to.
My bad. I'm a motherfucker. No, this shit closed up. Goddamn, my bad.
Cause you got nice teeth.
Right. They are right. They gonna be nice in a little bit, cause let me tell you, just wait on it, baby. But anyway, let's get to this motherfucking video games. Mm-hmm. How did you land yourself into a role or being in a video game? Period.
I was born in a pool hall / arcade.
Like and literally,
so
like
pretty
born?
much, yeah. As soon as they brought me from the hospital, that's where I went. So
to the pool.
My dad owned it.
Oh, yeah, okay, it makes sense. Cause I was about to say,
nah, but what I'm saying is that like I've always been into video games and stuff like that. Like I grew up with them, cabinets and shit like that. But anyway, my agency, I started doing voiceover work, and I really like animation and stuff like that. So I wanted to do more and more of animation, and voiceover. So along with that comes auditions for video games. So I ended up getting into the Warriors video game, into True Crimes video game, into Midnight Club video game, and probably something else. But the best thing that I think most fun thing I did with the voiceover thing was I narrated 50 Cent's book, the audio book. So if you listen
let me tell you, I just got
put
on
that's
to
me.
audio
It's funny as hell. So I'm telling all these stories like I'm 50 Cent.
Right. And I love audio. Have you guys ever actually do you guys listen to audio?
I can't do it.
I just downloaded my first audiobook and I'm reading The Cartel on the audiobook. And I find it so amazing because they change the voices to the characters.
And that's what I should have did because it was my first time doing it. So sometimes I was like, and they wasn't giving me real direction. So I was like, should I do this voice as this person or should I do this voice as this person? So sometimes I was doing a voice and sometimes I wasn't. And if they would have gave me the direction, like I said, it was my first one, I would have really killed it. Because sometimes I would do Fifth's voice, or I would do, whoever I was doing. But then sometimes maybe that's not what they want. I wasn't sure.
Right.
And I'm confused because he got such a prominent voice. I think people would have wanted to hear
his voice.
Yeah. That's confusing.
At the time, he was doing too
I don't know if he
much.
could read.
He ain't had the time to do it at the time, I don't think.
I'm just playing. That's my nigga.
I think he was doing too much at the time.
Probably had the time to sit down and read a whole damn book.
And so it'd be like, and the crazy thing is I did it in 2 days. When I could have took like a week to do it, I probably would have got paid like 4 times more. But I didn't know that, So I'm like just reading a book the way I would normally read a book. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that was funny was that when we was doing it, and I'm thinking to myself like, no, the lady comes to me and she says, "Oh, you're doing a great job. I think I'm gonna start the book with I'm gonna drop a quarter and make it sound like the beginning of the book. Doesn't that sound great?"
I think it sounds cool because it's 50
I was
cents,
like, that's how his album starts. You never heard his album? I was like, his album starts with a whole dollar dropping. And she thought she was really clever. I was like,
she came up with something.
Yeah, she ran me down to the elevator to tell me that too. It was like, I just thought of a great way to start the book. I'm gonna drop a quarter and make it sound like the sound. I'm like,
so you didn't listen to the album.
His album starts with a dollar piece dropping, right?
Right.
And she was like, it does? Really? I'm like,
no, they don't.
But it was fun doing that. And sometimes I wanted to do Fifth's voice. Oh, so I'll be reading the book and I might be doing something in Fifth's voice or my voice or what I'm talking about. But then, like, let's say he says, well, drugs came into Harlem here, and then or Queens here, and then they'll give this whole historical rundown about how drugs came in to New York, right? So now I'm like, do I switch to my proper
voice.
National Geographic voice?
You kind of did it just now.
I know 50 ain't right this part.
Right.
Like cause y'all talking about just the waterway routes and the El Nino and everything, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So so it was kind of hard, like for me to like switch up, like go here. I could do this voice, I could do that voice, and I would really love to do that again, but I think it still came out okay.
That's good.
Sure.
But I'm proud I did it. I'm glad I did it. You know what I'm saying?
See, I tried to listen to one of those, but it was one of those like Think and Grow Rich type books. The nigga voice was too dull. I'm driving trying to stay up. I start swerving. I said I can't do this.
Yeah, and it's crazy because
droning you out.
I literally
Bueller.
I literally just got put onto the audio book shit because I actually have books in my house. So, you know,
too,
I
exactly.
read this shit and, you know, I keep the little bookmark and all of that shit in there.
What's up, baby girl?
My homegirl, my homegirl was like, download the audio book. It's way better and you can go move around the house and do it and shit. And I was like, damn, this book's 6 hours. It would normally take me like a week because I got shit to do. Man, I done finished 2 books.
That's dope. I'm gonna try again.
Shit lit as fuck. I be sitting at work like $120. What the fuck this nigga Oh shit.
It's recordings. They recordings. They not books.
And it's fun. It's funny because I got a book that I had me and C's got. We bought the book first. It's called Outwitting the Devil. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Napoleon Hill, same dude that did Think and Grow Rich. Mm-hmm. This book is an interview between him and the devil. And C's went and got the audio part. So I'm like, yo, did you finish it? I'm hyped because I read it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He said, nah, I couldn't do it. I said, why? He said, man, they just kept getting to the every time the devil talked, it was just like, it was a demonic voice. And it just Nigga
said that nigga shook my soul. Fuck this shit.
Like, I can't do it.
Look, real niggas, it's 2 things real niggas don't fuck with. They don't fuck with pigeons and they don't fuck with the devil. That's it. And I don't know why. I don't even know why real niggas don't fuck with pigeons. I'm like, nigga, they everywhere.
Let me tell you, we from up top. And let me tell you, pigeons is outside like people up top.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since I've been in Atlanta, I've been here almost 6 years. I think I've seen 3 fucking pigeons.
I ain't seen no pigeons out here.
I seen 3.
And you know what confuses me? Because now you remember up top, right? In the winter, when it's about to become winter, the motherfuckers start swarming like they about to kill everybody.
Yeah.
They fly around in circles because they about to fly south. Mm-hmm. When do you get here? Because I ain't never seen you.
We ain't seen them,
I'm down here now. Where the fuck is y'all really going? Now I want to know.
Right, you ain't never seen
them
a nigga.
Niggas is hibernating.
You ain't never seen a nigga fighting a tornado of pigeons.
Never.
Like
never.
punching at the air, and these niggas just won't leave.
On your ass.
They just won't leave him alone.
They shit on you.
You don't even got no food or nothing.
Right. Nigga, they be up there like, hey friend, you getting on the train?
No,
how you doing? Like, nigga, what the fuck
hold up. What about these pigeons? You ever be looking at a pigeon and you ever look at the pigeon's feet? You ever notice some pigeon got missing claws or like someone be balled up?
They feet be
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know who be nibbling on these.
What did you go through, buddy?
Yo, bro, like all the pigeons, they be having messed up feet. Like how y'all lose all y'all? How are y'all losing toes?
They be fighting,
bro. Something going on.
Something happening.
So I want to ask you a question before we get into our next segment because we got cheeks of the week.
Okay.
Okay, and then we got our product of the week from Mr. BK. Exotics. And then we got tea time.
Tea time.
So, you know, we gonna get it. My question to you is, have you ever had a stalker? Like, have you ever had one of those, like, male or female, because niggas are weird too.
Shout out to them.
Have you ever had a motherfucker, like, really, like, stalk you? Write shit on the gram or on Facebook or email or
not
pop
stalk,
up.
Not stalk, but I have had situations where like I have met someone and they have asked me or say some really weird shit.
What's the weirdest shit a motherfucker asked you or said to you?
You know, like when somebody will say like, "Oh, can I?" Like if somebody wants like a tissue of yours or something that you just pull your nose in, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Where you're like, bro, like.
So what you gonna do with
whatever?
it?
Yeah, like you know.
And not for nothing.
They're gonna make a shrine. You go to their cribs, a bunch of pictures
or some
with
shit
your tissue
like
on top.
that. They're gonna have the tissue right there.
You know,
or
whatever.
Praying on your
it's
tissue.
just weird stuff. Like you be like, damn, or you know, like a girl like come up to you and she just like, yeah, I just want you to just bust in me, and you like, I don't know you. like damn. So it's like that stuff do be weird because that make you think. You be scared. Like damn, if you just want it like that, like what else you got going on?
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Weird
So,
ass.
You might get draked out here, man.
bruh, stuff like that happens. You know what I'm saying? Was that hot sauce thing true or not?
Yeah, I mean she's suing him.
Is she really suing him?
She really suing? Yeah, she
Nah,
trying to
that's
sue.
not real. Is
She
it?
trying that. It's real. She trying to sue him.
So he put hot sauce.
I mean, he put hot sauce in order to kill the sperm. I mean, listen, you got a few seconds or minutes. I don't know how long, but if she get that sperm in her, she get pregnant.
Nah.
So first off, I'm gonna tell you,
he took the condom and he just put the stuff in it and he threw it away. She went and got that.
That's what number one. That's definitely number one, where like it wouldn't even flow because number one, you don't put the Tabasco sauce in there to kill the sperm. You flush the motherfucking.
That's what I said. But why you ain't flush it?
So he put this Tabasco in there so that she could go in there, if this is true, and deliberately do that. He didn't do that. So
somebody must have did it before, and he was trying to get her. That's probably why she's trying to sue.
Happened. I don't know. I can't even really see how a woman could be that like
desperate.
Not that desperate. But look, that dumb. Like, all right, Drake just went into the bathroom and just conveniently
put it in the garbage.
Yeah, and now you just gonna conveniently go right behind him, and it's just there, and you just grimy like that, and it's just gonna work out for you. Nah, that don't. Who dumb enough to fall for that?
Hey,
but this be my thing, and this is what I just be want to know. Right, y'all bitches be trying to set these niggas up with babies, and the niggas still gonna leave you stupid.
They not worried about that. They worried about child support.
Want the baby.
And they say I got Drake's baby, and he gonna have to pay.
They don't care.
And then what y'all
give a
niggas
DNA
don't
test,
understand,
he gotta pay.
Let me tell you something. That nigga could have a crying ass baby. Who the fuck want to deal with no fucking baby? For no, I don't. I'm sorry.
His child support is stupid.
I understand because $50,000 a month. First of all, let me tell you something. His baby mother is dope as fuck. I know her personally because she shot with Straight Stuntin' magazine. You understand what I'm saying? She's dope as fuck and she's very quiet. She not no ratchet bitch. She not no outside bitch. Y'all niggas would probably never see her. You understand what I'm saying? Period. Like she's really fucking dope as fuck. But she's the one. You know what I'm saying? That got his kid. And they have a beautiful fucking kid. But I just want to know, like, y'all gonna be stuck with a motherfucking baby. You know that, right?
There are some dumbass bitches in this world. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. But they don't, not only don't people have a lot of forethought, but they don't really even care about when the kid do come. You know what I'm saying? If they get in it, they don't care. They'll pay for a nanny or drop them off with their mom or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't with none of that shit. But y'all already know it's about to get spicy because we got our motherfucking cheeks of the week coming in the building. And for those that don't know, our cheeks of the week this week is China Monae, which is my girl that we had on our Zoom interview or whatever a while back from Ugly Money. And definitely, like, we need to have my guy, Mr. Crip Curry, come and do his intro. You can slide on over, sweetheart. Okay. And we gonna have her, when she comes in, let her sit right here on the other side of him. So please let me know how did you go about getting these cheeks this week?
Man, you know, the universe.
Why I don't hear you?
Works, you feel me?
All right, there we go.
But yeah, the universe works how it works. So we was actually just speaking about this just a second ago. I've been to some of their events, you feel me? We just started networking. They invited me out. Street Babies, they invited me out. I actually went to, before their studio even, Ugly Money studio even opened, I went to record there with my boy Colorado Miracle. And so that kind of got me in there and started, you know what I'm saying? But I seen Nietzsche, you know, other places, talked to him, spoke to him and things like that. But anyway, it just, you know, all started coming full circle. But so, you know, she reason kind of like Cheeks of the Week started. You know what I'm saying? Like real nigga shit.
She definitely was.
Because when we initially talked about it, she actually did the video, the Zoom.
And she was supposed to be here.
She was supposed to be here. And she had some fine looking shit on. And I was like, oh, what you got on? And then she stood up and showed the cheeks. And we was up here politicking like, yup, Cheeks of the Week. And that's what it is. So you go ahead and please bring our Cheeks of the Week to the stage and let her sit right here. And then you can sit on the opposite side.
You already know what it is, what it do, what it does. Your big cuz, that full Crip Curry. Ugly Money in the house, man. And like I always say, and like I always do, I let them introduce themselves because they such goddesses, man. Go ahead, come on, baby girl.
Yes. First of all, before you sit down.
Because
you already know what we gotta do, girl. Before you sit down, you gotta stand up so they can see the cheeks
of the week.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. All right.
I mean, technically, the camera ain't get that right, number one. Number two, hold on. Wait. No, let's not do this so fast. You speeding, baby. Hold on. It's just this one. Hold on. Wait. But technically, Skiddlez is supposed to inspect the cheeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she need to get over here.
Yes. Just switch seats with her. You good? Switch seats.
All right.
There we
Turn
go.
around.
Turn her up. There
All
we go.
right. So these are, they soft.
Uh-huh.
You see this? Oh, shit. Y'all got shit falling. This how women is, okay?
Let me stop you.
Look. These is soft, natural cheeks. She got the cuff, y'all. Okay? These is some good certified cheeks. Look at how soft these is. These
Pure
is
niceness.
Yeah, these is some good cheeks. These is definitely Pillow Talk with Skittle approved cheeks, okay, baby?
She made them. That ain't fall.
Yes, so I'ma just ask you
She made me fall back into the thing.
Right.
That's what happened.
Just don't lean. Don't touch it because it falls.
There you go.
I should have
I just want to ask you a few questions because you know we interviewed you last time. So last time you were on tour.
Yeah.
And you're back. So how was it?
It was amazing. It was fun. I met a lot of people, networked with a lot of people, seen a lot of artists.
That's good.
They're different styles and all that because we went to different cities. Damn near over 50 cities. And so, yeah, that was very interesting because we got stuck in Ohio with the snowstorm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was lit though. I enjoyed the experience.
That's what's up. So how do you think now everybody's gravitating to you now? You know, going on tour and being out and, you know.
They taking you more serious.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
As they should.
They try us females
Oh, yeah.
all the time.
And see, you know what it is? Because, see, there's some girls that are like, yes. And then there's some of those like me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm like the yes, but I bite.
I'm the same way.
You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes we got to show that little raw a little bit and
don't
snap
play
at a
with me.
motherfucker real quick. You know what I'm saying? For them to be able to get it. But definitely, like, let the people know what you got going on, what songs is out right now. Let them know where they can find your music at and all of that stuff as well.
Yeah, I got Jet Ski out right now. It's over Millie. I still run that up for me, featuring Pat Chanel.
Okay.
I just dropped. I've been dropping a lot of shit.
Working.
For me, that's on World Star right now, pushing up to 500K views.
All right. You go,
Congratulations.
girl.
Who knew? That's working its way up to 20K.
Okay.
What else? Oh, I dropped Back to the 9. That's saying represent
That's my joint right
That's
there.
the one we like.
That's
Yeah.
my joint.
So
Back to
sometimes
nine.
somebody said stop playing with me. Fuck that list.
Right. Right.
And now I'm finna drop See Some featuring Asian A.
Ooh. And AJ, shout out to her because AJ really been doing her thing. She really been climbing the chart. Like, she really on a good label. She got really good people that's really behind her. And she's so cute and she's little. And I like to see,
It's
like,
so
the cute
hard
little
working.
people
I
really
love her. I love
bite
her.
with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She's a feisty.
so definitely, I love it.
Yeah, she
Let the
lit.
people know where they can find your social media and your platform.
Y'all can follow me at I am Monae. That's IAMCHINA MONAI. Everything. Stop playing with me. It's a whole lot of little shit.
Yes! Like, even in the whole little life. She got her shit ready. So, today for our product placement, I got my guy BK Exotic in the motherfucking building, okay? And you know, BK, does that BK mean like Brooklyn, baby?
You already know.
Oh, okay, because you know, sometimes I know, but sometimes people don't know.
From up top.
So definitely, you could talk into the mic so they can hear you,
Yeah.
So what was that, Mr. BK Exotic?
Brownsville, Mother
Okay.
Gaston, Pickens Avenue, New
Oh, okay,
Lights,
he from Brooklyn for real. He
Yeah.
from the place that y'all showed
Ella
me
John
outside.
Barbershop. You know, they used to touch me up over there by the 2 and 3 train to the end on Van Sicklen.
All right.
I
He
wouldn't
from
admit
Brooklyn,
that. I
Brooklyn.
wouldn't admit that. You said they used to touch him up. I don't know.
So definitely, for those that don't know, BK Exotics, my guy got these good. He got so much shit. Cause let me let you know, for one, I'm not really too much of an edible person. But for those that don't know, I have insomnia, so I really don't sleep as much or whatever. And I was eating them gushers that you gave me, and I swear to God, that's like my medicine. I eat 2 gushers a day before I go to sleep. And the first time, baby, let me tell you something. These I had 2 of these bitches, right? And I call myself rolling a blunt, because regardless of an edible, a bitch still need to pull. You know what I'm saying? So I roll my blunt. I put my little Netflix shit on that I'm watching right now. And I woke up. And I woke up with a hole in my comforter because the one fell. I woke up with the ashtray flipped over, which I think had me more mad than the fucking hole in the comforter, because my OCD is like, oh my God, I just rolled around in ashes all night. Like,
oh shit.
But I was so high. Like, it don't even, the shit was funny because when I woke up, I went and rolled my morning blunt. And the shit pull back the high. Like,
see, that's why I don't do edibles.
Oh yeah, them
Yeah,
edibles
that's
ain't
different.
That's
nothing
why I
to
don't
play
do
with.
edibles.
I tell everybody, first and foremost, on BK, follow me at BK.
Talking to the
Exotics.
mic, brother.
First of all, follow me at BK Exotics on Instagram. But that's like I try to tell a lot of people, man, weed isn't bad and it's actually good for a lot of different
it is
things.
amazing. Fuck y'all who
Insomnia,
think it's bad. Y'all need to do something.
The strains that you get helps. Like, example, one of my baby moms, you know, she has very bad period cramps.
One of.
Very, very bad.
Oh, wow.
I'm talking about to a point where she can't get out of bed, none of that.
Damn.
So she's been on any type of pills, all that. None of that really will help
It works.
her. But through my studies and learning and things like that, I found out that Blue Dream,
Oh, that's
actual
one of my
strand,
favorite weeds.
Right.
during menstrual cramps, periods, and pains with females,
Right.
it helps them. And that's like, I can literally, anything I cook for her with it, anything that I give her to smoke, if it's Blue Dream during them time, oh, she good. A1. No problem, no pain, but nothing else works.
Period.
So I just
This
seen
nigga
through
motherfucking scientist.
nigga. So
You'd
I
be
just,
surprised at things I've used.
I was just about to
yo.
say, because I just watched your Instagram the other day and you cooked a whole motherfucking meal.
Oh, y'all cook full meals. See, people, they procrastinate with weed. No, I love it. Like, I deal with lobbyists and things out here in Atlanta. I'm trying to help legalize it in Georgia. Like, I'm full-fledged for it.
But see,
We
that's what
need you.
fucked me up. Because I went to a fucking event. And listen, when I say they had chicken breast, they had fucking, it was mashed potatoes, and it was asparagus. And I, $20 a plate, I tore that shit up. And then I sat down to try edibles. That food was all infused.
Yeah.
So, 2 days. I was out for 2 days. I woke up and said, okay, it's over. I'm like this for life. I fucked up.
First of all, I went to Denver to smoke weed for 2 days,
Oh,
right?
right.
And I had weed soda pop. And that was like the first time that I've ever had no shit like that. So I'm like, ooh, which flavor do I get?
Right.
So here go my
That sound
homegirl.
good.
Bitch, you black, get grape. So I'm like,
One time I ate 300 milligrams at once.
a healthy dose of vitamin THC.
You ate what?
Shark
I
Live.
had 500 milligrams,
Oh,
and I
God.
ate more
Shout
than
out,
half.
until they
I'm
sponsor
not
me.
gonna
Tripping.
pass out.
I was sleeping
This
for
shit
like a
look
day
like
and
the
a half.
kids.
See what I'm
Yeah,
Presents,
edibles is
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
So do you drink all of this at once? Cause the nigga
I'm
like
a
me get
daredevil,
thirsty,
so you can't
so I
ask
be
me
like,
that.
oh.
All my partners who know me,
Yeah,
like,
I
they tell you,
drink
I go hard. I go hard to go home when it comes to marijuana.
I'm
It is what it
All
is.
right, I'm gonna do this shit at home.
What I like about
I'll
weed,
fuck around and get up and go piss and fall the fuck out.
what I like about weed is you can smoke when you start to feel high, too high, you can stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With edibles, you're eating. You don't know when you're eating too much
Exactly.
until it's way too fucking late.
And then you
And I
got
mean way.
motherfuckers like me. So there's been times people didn't tell me that the
Yeah.
food was infused. Y'all see this? Nigga, I eat. So motherfuckers made cupcakes and strawberry cupcakes at that and had them on the table. Shout out to Remy for those who didn't know we was at a Christmas party. And Remy made 2 fucking trays of cupcakes.
Wow.
We smoking weed.
Right.
I'm in the kitchen. Munching. I'm on my 3rd cupcake.
Whipping.
Third
Finger
cupcake.
licking.
Before somebody come in here and was like, you do know that those are edibles, right?
Oh, God.
Nigga, we were supposed to drive from New York back to Georgia
That wasn't happening.
from that party.
That wasn't happening.
I didn't drive because I was not capable of doing anything until we got to Virginia.
Oh, man.
Like,
Right.
real
That's
shit.
crazy.
That shit had me so fucked up.
Your dog
So-
ever catch one by accident?
Who?
Your dog.
Did my dog?
Ever catch an edible by accident?
So,
Uh-huh.
not my new dog. My older dog ate
Right.
a piece of moon rock once.
Oh, shit.
And let me tell you something.
Poor
I
dog.
swear I'm such a
thought he
good
was dying.
mom when it comes to my kid and
You
my
thought he was
pets.
dying, didn't you?
First of all, I was stressed,
Yeah, you
okay?
thought he was
Because my dog was running sideways. I'm like, YG, come here. He like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this nigga? And then I picked him up, and he was a hot dog, right? And he dead now, so R.I.P. to my nigga YG.
Smoke that nigga.
Let me tell you, that nigga was like.
Yeah,
the ears was flopped. Normally you could put your face and touch him, he'll lick you. That nigga was like, I was like, oh my god, is he gonna die? Like, what is going on?
High dogs, you swear they might die. Like high dogs is be moving, but they be nice as hell. But yo they look like they gonna die.
The shit out of me.
I ain't doing my dogs wrong. You know, you ever had like? See, I got pit bulls. You know. Sometimes you be, especially when you high in the house, you be wanting to relax and shit.
They be doing too fucking much.
Too damn much. So I ain't gonna lie. They be in the cage. I'm like, so you ain't gonna shut up?
Hit him with the CBD.
You ain't gonna shut no CBD. Fuck that. I'm getting straight weed. You ain't gonna shut up.
But you know, that's
the next thing you know, they sleeping. Okay, good.
But did you see they got the CBD pills for the dogs, right?
I seen that.
CBD chews.
I don't know. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I know
That's
CBD
crazy.
and stuff.
They got chews for the dogs.
CBD, man. I like give me marijuana.
Nah, I feel you is what we know. You know what I'm saying?
I just blow weed in my pet face.
They got literal CBD chews for your dog. Like, let's say
y'all
you taking your dog.
motherfuckers is on the radio. PETA is going to kill you.
That's why I like keep it low. But look, that's why if you take your dog to a new kennel or something like that, give them a couple of the CBD chews. That's
to calm them down,
and then they can chill. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that sounds a little more legal than with these niggas.
That's why we trying to bring it back around, bro.
I'm blowing the weed in
what's
my
the
dog's
difference if
face?
he gonna smoke in the room with his dog gonna breathe it in anyway?
That's
right.
a
What's
fact.
the difference?
That's a fact.
Right. At the end of the day, that nigga.
Product review too, Skiddlez.
So let me tell you about that, right? So last night I ran out of roll-ups and I ran out of papers. And I got this little pipe I got from DR, but the shit mad little. It don't hold mad weed, right? And I was saving the fucking pre-roll for me and my nigga, right? That shit was quiet as kept. Let me tell you. I ain't have no roll-up. I looked at that shit earlier this morning. I said, man, I lit that shit. The crazy shit is, by the time I remembered that I was supposed to do a fucking video for you, half the blunt was fucking gone.
We gonna do that right now, y'all. You know, you got the Keith in it.
Oh my God, he's about to make me sweat on this show.
You know what I'm saying? She owed me mine.
All right, so we gonna do this. It was 2 grams of weed,
so this one here got 2
flour.
grams of weed, the top shelf. It has
Where the lighter at? Let's get to it and light this lighter.
Oh God.
So I could try this. All right. Oh my God.
That looks delicious, though. I ain't gonna lie.
That look lit.
It smells good as fuck. I like these glass tips and shit.
Yeah, that's
like,
dope.
all right.
It reminds me too much of the cracker. I'm sorry.
You know,
Right.
why we gotta go into that shit, bro? Like,
Because we traumatized. Niggas
here
traumatized.
I go looking down this motherfucker like, God damn it.
Whenever I see those, all I hear is Nino Brown. You run around sucking on this glass dick.
All right, here we go.
I'm sorry.
Crack that nigga traumatized. Still traumatized. Right. Uh-oh. Oh, don't drop it on your dress. You about to burn your shit.
My bad. There we go.
Look at that.
Professional smoker.
Oh, that's how she do it.
That's how you do it.
This motion right here. What is this?
that's a good
I don't know about that motion. You know, like you shaking it up. What you
Skiddlez, what are you doing?
shaking it for? Like,
Got a whole routine.
First of all, my
tugging
face
on
is
you,
sweating.
tugging
Y'all
on
can
the
kiss
hell.
my ass.
She got steps.
yeah.
And first of all, any of those that burn sage in their house know you
Is
run
that-
around
that's
like
Oh, is that the
That's
that's the sage move?
that's the sage.
Oh, okay. I ain't recognize that one right there.
Okay.
Yeah, what she doing there? Look. Oh! I don't know. I can't do that.
Nah, this shit is lit. This shit is lit as fuck. Who's hit this? Who's next? Come on, JD.
I don't really smoke on camera.
Nigga, you smoke it. Come on. That's what we gonna do. And while we doing that, please let them know what type of weed this is right now, cause I don't know what the fuck I was smoking before. I just lit it.
Gas house bud, lab tested, hand broken, never ground.
Matter of fact,
Yeah, hit
From
that
Gas
shit.
House in LA, y'all.
my stomach hurts.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to
Shark Lotto.
fucking Glass House, cause my motherfucking face is sweating. Alright, I don't know. And then make sure y'all hit my guy BK Exotics because he got the dope ass motherfucking edibles. And you gave me oil. You gave me some oil before, but I don't have a pen. So I need to figure out, is there a certain type of pen I need to put that in?
Battery, just go to like one of any smoke shop and just say.
Yeah, because I'm going to take that with me to DR.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
That shit good, right?
I need to cop some.
Yeah. So while we sitting up here, y'all know it's about to be tea time.
Uh-oh. Don't play with me.
And y'all know
This my favorite time.
shit. This goddamn
Mr.
earring.
Nasty
Fuck y'all.
Time.
Right.
Uh-oh.
So
Mr. Nasty Time.
my tea time question for today is, y'all ready? Want to remix? Boop, 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 boop. All right. Is there a such thing to you, and this is for y'all individually that's sitting up here, is there such thing as too much sex? Do you feel like either your bitch or your nigga is hounding you for too much sex? Or do you feel like there's certain times that there's not enough sex? So we gonna start with you, JD, because you the guest. And then we gonna go to China. Then we gonna go to BK. Then we gonna go to Rich.
Hi.
And of course, I go last. So
Yes.
right now, do you feel like there is a limitation to sex? Like, when is it too much? Like, it's twice a day too much?
It depends on the people, the person, because some people
Talking to the mic, because I want them to
yeah,
hear
my
this
fault.
clearly.
It depends on the people, obviously, because everybody's sex drive don't match. However, I do think there are kind of like standards that, you know, if you got a partner and somebody expecting to get touched on, that you got to touch them a certain amount of times in a certain frame
So
of time.
what do you think is too much for you
For me, too
personally?
much? Well, all right, you know, when you first start a relationship, y'all gonna want to do it every day. But you know, as y'all get used to each other, y'all not gonna probably do it every day. You might do it like every other day, maybe because now y'all used to each other. You're not worried about the person not being there. You know what I'm saying? You can just have it when you want. So I would say, honestly, as a grown up, adult ass man, like if I was to start dating some girl and she like, you know, like, cause if I smash and then you come back to me 2 hours later, I'm gonna feel like I ain't do a good job personally. I don't know about nobody else. I'm gonna be like, yo, you should still be asleep or you should be doing something else. Cause I'm doing something else. I ain't trying to do nothing till tomorrow, personally. You know, but I would say like, you know, when you start on a relationship, y'all doing, you know, 2 times, 3 times a day sometimes, or 2 times a day. But when you settle into a real relationship, I would say, like, you shouldn't not be getting it. You should be getting it at least 2 times, 3 times a week if you're in a relationship. Period.
Okay.
Like, I don't care if it's all 3 times in one day.
So let me ask you a question. Does that matter whether it's oral or actual sex?
No, oral ain't sex. That's just somebody finishing you off with a part of their body that's not what is intercourse. Period. Like, I want actual sex, intercourse, like that head shit. That's why I never been a slave to head.
Period. Oh my God. I just want to say this because this
doesn't impress me. Doesn't impress me. I'd rather see a back shot than a face shot any day.
That's
be looking at
understanding
me.
until you got the right face, until it's positioned in the right way.
It don't matter no ass.
I don't know. Some people got throats.
Anybody ever seen some eyeballs that look as good as some cheeks? Anybody seen eyeballs looking up at you that look good as cheeks? I don't see no man in here.
I mean, we ain't got eyeballs of the day.
All right, so BK, let me tell you. Let me hear it. Do you feel like, what is your limitation of what you call too much sex?
You next?
Yeah, he next.
I don't know. I think I'm different. So I'm gonna say with me, it all depends on who I'm with at that time then, because, you know, I've been to prison and shit, so I know how to do the abstinence without it. So sex is not a big thing to me. So I can give it to her as much as she wants it, or I can go in the streets and get money and say fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
So there's never been a time that a bitch wanted sex from you too much and you feel like you fucking drained.
I really had women say that I wanted too much, so it's like, nah. Nah.
I'd be in that position too. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't, it's like, it ain't us.
So what about you?
It depends.
No, I need details. Fuck
Like,
this dependent shit.
I mean, I can go.
She just proved him and me right. She just saying it. Like,
Okay. Orally, I can get there about a good 8 times. Intercourse
In the week or in a day?
You talking about you get?
Like, I can,
Yeah, you ain't doing nothing.
You ain't doing shit. What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all not know that's a lot?
No,
though?
that's
like,
fine. Check it. No, if you getting licked up,
Hold on,
like,
you
yeah,
said
you
what?
can.
That's a lot?
8 times a day? to get your pussy ate?
But hold on,
do you know how much that takes?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
But do you know how much that takes from
hard
a
for a
female?
nigga jaw and tongue to work 8 times
Oh yeah, I know because I suck dick, so I know
nigga-
about
that
my
nigga got a
throat, my
strong
jaw, my
jaw.
tongue. I know about all that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, of course you're gonna be
Neck
able to
like
do
Mike
that many
Tyson.
times, but how many times can you ride a dude if he wants you to ride?
Hell no, like twice.
See, look at that. She want to come 8 times from this, but don't want to
But I don't
ride
have
twice.
he don't have to give me head. I don't need him.
He probably gonna want to do it anyway, so you ride him.
I can please myself.
dying.
No, I mean, that's
I'm
some
dying
real
over
shit.
here.
Though.
I can please myself.
I'm dying.
Right.
That, it don't matter.
So let me ask you guys this question: has there been a time where y'all felt like the pussy wasn't around and y'all had to beat y'all meat a lot?
I don't do the.
He said he was in jail.
He was in jail, so of course.
He did all that shit. Like,
So,
yeah.
because no, I
niggas
know
that
some
do
every
niggas.
nigga.
Some niggas say they don't beat they dick.
Niggas that
We
did
hate
long
it.
stretch.
Niggas
will
hate it.
beat they dick
Why?
while
Why
the
hate
girl
it?
laying in the
Why
bed.
would you hate beating
Because
your
why
dick?
do I gotta do that?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie,
Why?
yo.
What's
That shit
wrong
make a
with
nigga
that?
angry. That shit make a nigga.
Hey.
Yo, that shit make a nigga.
Cause
yo,
you're like, I'm
yo,
too fly
yo,
for this
listen,
shit.
First
Yo,
of all-
pause. You know how y'all get when y'all PMSing and shit?
Yeah.
If a nigga don't bust for so long, boy, that's all
I've heard
PMS.
that.
Yo, we
I
get
heard
mad.
that.
I'm like that.
I just want to say one thing. I want to say the one thing. And just like y'all gonna know, when it comes to beating up, I know me better than anybody know me.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So me personally, like I did 10 years. So you know what I'm saying? And I got pussy from COs, but still, and most of the time you gotta handle it yourself, whether it's female or whatever. But anyway, I know me better than anybody know me, so I don't know. I
I've
feel
heard
you
that
what you're saying
before.
with the pride and ego thing, because sometimes I'll be like, damn, I shouldn't have to beat my meat because I got any bitch I want in the world, but I don't want what comes with all that shit. But
Right.
like I said, I know me better than I know me. And I'll subscribe to OnlyFans and you'll see that too.
All right, here he go with
And
this
he right
OnlyFans.
because I got to that point as I got older where it's like I see somebody and I might want to talk, I might want to do whatever, but I'm like, that's too much energy. I'd rather
Exactly.
just not even deal with it. So I see exactly where he coming from. Like a lot of times that do save a shit. And what he's saying, just like he said, like sometimes be like, yo, I wanna do this girl like that, and she might be right next to you and shit, and you like, you know, when she sleep, when you beat your shit, you be like, damn, I think so much.
Nah, I'm waking her the fuck up.
Fuck you.
Now
She gotta
my
get
shit
up.
is clear now.
I don't listen. The nut is not the same for me. I'm sorry.
From-
I know myself better, but it's the sounds. I like the sounds. I like to hear her.
That means
Auditory.
you a
You feel
nasty
me?
nigga.
Yeah, I very. And that's why I like the sounds. I ain't gonna
It's a
lie.
phrase, different strokes for different folks.
That's very true.
Literally.
All right, so
Literally.
let me ask you,
Okay.
what do you feel like is too much sex?
Now for me, this is what it is. Ain't no such thing as too much sex. Let's start there. Ain't no such thing.
Is
You
there
know
a
what I'm
such
saying?
thing as not enough sex?
Of course.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
if it's not enough, then there
Then
gotta
it
be a
gotta be
too
a
much.
too
All right, I'm gonna tell you where it lies, because there's no real such thing as too much. Because I can get with you. She said where you get to the point where it's too much for her asking. There's no such thing as that, but there is a such thing as I'm a busy nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So if I had a long ass day and I come home and then we do our thing and then I gotta be up in the morning and then like you said. Some girls, you fuck them real good. Honestly, they'll get that little resting, but they want some more. I like that. I want more. I gotta get up early.
Women get greedier.
So right. So my thing is too much sex is when I'm busy and you're not respecting it. I'm trying to do some work on the computer. You trying to kiss on me? Get the fuck. Money is important to me. So get off it. Or you know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone. You trying to do like chill out. That's too much for me. Don't try to get in between me and the grind. That's where it's too much for me. That's it for me.
That's a good one. Good point.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean that's
Clap, give yourself a clap for that one. Bro. Yeah, you got that.
appreciate that.
Bars on that
That's where it's too much.
I guess at this point it's my turn. Right?
It's your turn.
one.
Here we
She
go.
about to, where you going now?
You don't want to know.
Now.
You don't want to know.
Okay.
I already know this gonna be crazy.
No, it's not. So at first, I wasn't like, I was always active. You understand what I'm saying? I love the fuck. And I think the older I got, I learned myself more and I've learned things that I actually like to do. And I'm one of those, like, once I get it, I don't want to stop. You understand? It's an addiction. Right. It really is. You understand? Because I'm the type of bitch, you're not giving no dick. Why? Like, I'm ready to be on 1,000 now. You understand what I'm saying?
He's ready to beat a nigga up.
Women think, why y'all keep thinking I be putting my hands on these
Because you do. Let's not kid ourselves. Did you see her face? She said, I'm ready to be on 1,000.
Like,
I thought I was on the
shit,
block just now. You can have whatever you want. That don't gotta get there.
I haven't put my hands on a nigga in a little minute. Like,
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of myself. Y'all niggas is doing some shit. I be ready to hook off on a nigga really quick.
I'm very proud of you.
But
good job, Frank.
Thank you. I just feel like now that I'm older, like my sex drive is on 1,000,000.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Right. Like, before, like, motherfuckers would be like, ooh, let's have sex in the car. Nigga, you think I'm some cheap ass, hoe ass bitch that you can't, no, you gonna go put me up in a nice ass hotel. Now I'm like, nigga, I'm sucking your dick while you driving.
Period.
You feel me?
Don't crash this bitch. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Like, then it's like, sometimes, like, y'all think just because y'all give us good dick, you give us amazing dick. You understand what I'm saying? I love it. And, you know, you bust a nut, we smoke a blunt, okay, I'm ready to go again. You understand what
That's
I'm
not
saying?
how.
Exactly.
All right, look, our shit comes out. We have to fill it with blood. We have to be in the mental state for that shit to work. Y'all shit is just
You just
there.
going in it. But y'all know
do. No, hold
it's
up, hold
not
up,
just
hold
there.
up, hold up. No, y'all do have to get wet, and we're gonna turn you on
Right.
because y'all already want it.
Period.
For a man, our shit is mechanically kind of not.
And that's why you need a
there.
bitch that's gonna get it back up.
Y'all think that's how it works. You think it just, they think it just works about rubbing. It's not that. You can rub it all day. That makes it worse. Like, we need to really we know what to do it.
Need to go get daddy a pill. You need the little blue pill.
I'm gonna tell you the secret.
That's what you need.
I'm gonna tell you the secret how to get a nigga shit right.
Please tell me.
If I bust, then have like somebody dressed up like Michael Myers bust up in that motherfucker and scare the shit out of me. I promise you. Once I find that shit is not real, my whole brain set is off. Now I'm probably gonna be ready to go again. That's how far
Niggas that bitch
we gotta get away.
Don't give me that pussy.
Yeah, we gotta go far away from, because the feeling lasts for us. The mental idea of it lasts for us, so we can do shit. So we not jumping on every ass that we see.
Right.
And
That's
then
why I learned
y'all
something
like
different in
do
my
it
own
again.
factor with that one though.
And see, it's just me
For
personally.
me, you just need a
it's
few
like,
different wigs.
But
I could be
see,
fucking
my
different
thing
people.
is,
Wigs
my
work.
thing
Wigs
is, I
work.
got all of
Go
that.
get your sister.
You understand what
Then
I'm
come
saying?
back out.
That's why I
Then
believe
come back out with a different wig on.
I'm with all of that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I have a shelf of wigs. Like, who you want me to be today? You understand what I'm saying? We got outfits. I got shit we could switch up in. We could do a different role. We could pick a different scenery. What you want to go out to eat, nigga, me in the bathroom? Like, what you want to do? You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not one of those to just be like, oh, I'm good with just one a day. I would be lying.
And this nigga sitting there
Because
with his
let me
neck
tell
hurting
you-
and shit. Like, babe, can we get together
Because-
tomorrow?
Like,
Goddamn, like, you know, you
my
about
thing-
6'3", baby. I love you, but shit, my neck is like.
You know the crazy thing is that I could sit here and fuck and then go get in the shower and just touch myself and be like, oh, I gotta go again.
What are we doing? What are we doing here?
No, but listen though.
Our sex drive may be
And
different,
it doesn't mean
I know.
it doesn't mean that the motherfucker is
You
not
gotta get them out your mouth.
satisfied.
No. Fuck
Yeah.
that. You gotta get them out the way
doesn't-
first.
Hold on.
Go ahead, eat them. Make enough.
Bingo.
Make
Yes.
enough
Look,
touching on them.
that's
Make enough
not,
eating
that
again.
don't
But then
always
she
work.
the type that'll
I'm
still
trying to
go.
explain to you.
She
That
the type
doesn't
that'll
work.
still go again.
It doesn't
That's
work.
what she's saying.
See, what niggas feel the thing is they treat me like I'm just a bitch. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm really a nigga. Baby, let me tell you something. I'm busting nuts for me all. You understand? For the nigga in me and for the bitch in me. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm the type of person, you eating my pussy, I'ma trash your face. I'ma bust all over that shit. You understand what I'm saying? But if you think you putting dick in me, you definitely gonna have to make me bust another nut. You understand what I'm saying? And then I'll probably be tired. But when I go wash my ass in that shower, it's about to go
She
down.
got one more dick, nigga.
Why you already?
That's why you gotta be like,
Hey.
I'll catch you tomorrow, baby.
You seen that? Hey,
Right.
you seen that? That shit was at the door. That dick better be ready.
See, mine's different though. Like I can squirt
Come on
and
now.
keep going.
Yeah, I
but
get
if
some
I
toys.
like,
Do y'all hear this? She squirt.
I can squirt. Like keep going, squirt.
So you fucking up sheets, blankets,
fucking all that shit.
Oh
But
yeah.
if I nut, I'm out of here. I wanna go to sleep. Take my
Yeah, no,
shower,
I be
wake
up. You
I
know
can
what
go
the
back
crazy
again.
thing is? I could sit there and get head and go to sleep. But I could fuck and I have all the energy in the world.
That's because y'all, it's internal for y'all.
Like, but then this the crazy thing about me though. Like, I could be the type of person that be like, yeah, I want to bust a nut. You know, certain times we be on that monthly shit. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes niggas don't be with smashing bitches. You understand what I'm saying? But I like a nasty nigga. So if I'm on it, nigga, we smash it.
So now she's talking about running red lights now.
Yeah, all day.
Now
Do you
she's
stop
talking
at
about
red
running
lights? No. All right. So what I'm saying is that I'm the type of person that I've trained my mental to the point where if my nigga feel like that's something he don't want to do, I'm sucking dick all night. You understand what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day,
what is he doing?
He's nothing.
We only like what?
He's nothing. I'm sucking dick till a nigga nut.
I mean, I'm just
like
saying.
You bugging. Damn. Like I'm talking about 45 minutes on some nuts, nigga. You wildin'.
Yeah.
Yo,
you all the way over there.
Y'all can't understand. Like I told y'all, I had a previous episode where I sat here and told people, like a lot of people think fucking for an hour is so drastic. Bitch, how long do you suck dick for? Because I suck dick for like 25 minutes. A lot of women
these days complain about sucking dick though for too long. Though.
Well, then you gotta get that bitch.
If you don't enjoy sucking dick, I don't want you to do it. You gotta enjoy that shit.
And then it's to the point where I could sit here and be like, you know what, my nigga, he don't feel like running in the bed. Like, it's cool. I'm gonna suck his dick and I'm still gonna bust a nut. Because me watching my nigga bust a nut on my face makes me bust a nut.
Yeah, everybody got quiet. You got a sound effect.
Down,
you got a sound effect for that one?
Yeah, all of them.
God damn.
So it's just like me. I feel like sometimes, even though he keep up with me, like I swear, I don't know how he do it, but he keep up with me, and I just be like, damn, am I like doing too much sometimes? Like I be feeling bad, like.
I don't know. I think that if you can get off by doing that, then y'all good.
I could
do that because if a woman did that and was cool, I'd be like, yeah, I'm cool too. You know, that sounds like an easy job, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gotta flip you over. I ain't gotta get back up. I don't gotta do all that. That's cool, but
I'm the type of person that will sit there in the same positions that you would fuck me in. The same positions I'm sucking dick in.
That's great. But I don't know. Anybody else want to take that?
Hell no. What you mean?
I try to warn y'all.
This ain't for me.
Fuck a PG-13.
I try to warn y'all.
This conversation ain't for me.
Saying, like at the end of the day, we grown.
I feel like Chris Broussard right now.
And it's like I'm 35. I'm about to be 36. And the nigga that I'm fucking with, I want to be with. You know what I'm saying? So the coochie wrinkle, and that nigga still gonna be sliding up in that hole. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if we in fucking motor scooters and power scooters. Daddy, you need me to go pick up the blue pills for you? I got you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we doing this to the dick in the dirt. You playing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so, to me, until now, where I will say, my point has been where it's been a time where I had a nigga with an OD big dick and my coochie swole up. And then it was like, nigga, you can't put it back in here.
It's swollen.
It's swollen. Like, so then you gotta go take the bath and you gotta get it some water, let it subside. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Holla at me in like 12 hours. I got you.
So he gets the pass. He ain't gotta worry about keep going.
No, he took the pass. He took the pass.
She can't even like at this
point. He took the pass.
You can't even do that because then it make the sex uncomfortable. And make it hurt. You understand what I'm saying?
How does she get it too much, but we can't have it too much?
What you saying? Nigga, your dick ain't swelling the fuck up. My coochie
What do you think it's doing when you doing this for 2 hours, 3 hours?
My throat. It ain't complaining.
What the fuck? That don't make it an invincible
my
dick.
Nigga, getting beat up, nigga. The fuck? My nigga getting dick over.
You see how they do our shit? Super. Like, it don't get hurt. It don't do nothing. Like, come on.
My pussy is getting punched in the mouth.
Did you hear this? She did this
like 30 fucking minutes, nigga.
If a nigga go more than 3 or 4 rounds, this shit gonna do the same thing. It's gonna swell up. My shit done swelled up before.
I'll wait when Wisco come in.
And it hurts.
Somebody tell her.
Nah, your dick will swell up.
Somebody explain
Your
that.
shit will swell up.
But y'all dick swell up
And get
in
sore.
the motherfucker.
It gets sore. No. It gets sore. If you bust 3 or 4 nuts, you go for a long enough period, it'll swell up and get sore on you. You can't even do nothing after that.
Now it's just
Y'all shit go like this. I shit go
Listen,
like this.
I love sex. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna go as long as you can go. I'm just saying, at some point you can't go no more as a man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I just feel like maybe we need to do sex differently.
That shit.
Like, can we stop doing the basic bed shit? Can we stop thinking that we're like really fucking off of the 4 or 5 positions that we're doing?
I don't think so.
No?
No. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because men, we have a drive. We need to push. And so we're not gonna
push you.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you're gonna push us in different ways than what we naturally want to push. We naturally gonna push a certain way. We're gonna push on y'all in our way. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so when we trying to fulfill the rest of the stuff, we're gonna do the other things y'all want us to do, whether it's our fingers, our head, our toes, whatever the fuck y'all want us to do. But we function, we push with this here, this whole area. We pushing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we.
Let me tell you. Let me see.
Get it out. We get it out.
When you get people like this, bro, that's why you gotta bring the toys in the room.
No, I didn't want to go to the toys. Don't even start that, bro. Now
that's when you gotta bring the toys in the room.
That's me. Oh, you want to? You go a step above. You go a step above. Since she love her nigga, you go a step above. He gets his dick molded, so now she's still getting the same size, same everything. He just stay right there. You good?
I think I need to do that. I'm about to tell my nigga. Babe, we need to go get your dick molded.
Get the mold. Get the mold.
I swear to
Safari
God,
did
I'm
it.
not
Get the mold.
Safari got one.
Yeah, Safari got one. Get the mold.
Fuck that. I want my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Go get your man. I ain't telling you go get Safari.
Oh my God, y'all just put me onto some new shit.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You forgot.
I think I'm gonna go and
You
try
forgot
that.
about that?
Like,
That way you could put it on that shower wall. All
the
that
suction
shit.
cup.
Yeah, get all that
that's
down.
what I like.
Yeah, put it in the shower wall. Do what you want with it.
How's he gonna feel about that? He gonna be like, I'm a clone in the bathroom.
He got replaced.
What's going on happening?
I don't think he'll be mad about it though. Think about it if it's you.
No.
I don't think he would be mad.
When you're not doing nothing,
I feel like I'm a nigga like damn.
But look, when you're not doing nothing,
yeah, she
when
got mind molded.
after you already did it, after you already did it,
Locked up is like, yeah, but if you out in the world, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you.
I'ma
you
still
already-
give
if you
him
already
the
did-
pussy, but like on my days, my time of the day when I go and take my shower.
Better carry him in the bag.
I'ma tell you.
On the way.
Let me just tell y'all one thing. I had that happen to me. I was traveling to New York one time, and when I travel, I always take my toy with me. And the TSA people ran it through the thing, and the lady looked at it and was like, and I was like, I'm on vacation. Like, I ain't finna cheat on my niggas, bitch. Not a bomb. The fuck? Like, so, yeah. But that's good to know how you motherfuckers feel. Yes. So, that was tea time for today. And before we get up out of here, I would like all 3 of you to leave your handles, starting with BK. Let them know where they can follow you at, find you at.
Yo, follow me on IG at BK Exotics.
Period.
Give them that 1-2 over there. It's like it's camera ain't connected. That's devil.
Follow me on
IG at BK Exotics.
Period.
Yeah, what's up? This your boy Brick City's finest, JD Williams down here. Getting to meet these beautiful people in Atlanta.
Yes.
And I got the chance to come through and kick it with Skiddlez. Yo, y'all already know what it is. Y'all can follow me on my Instagram, the real JD Williams. Twitter, same shit. I do all the other stuff we talked about in the interview. God bless. Y'all stay well. Peace.
Period. Hey, what up? This your channel, Monae. And shout out to everybody. It was dope. And like everything was lit. It's, I'm from Albany, Georgia. Y'all can follow me at Monae. Stop playing me. It's a whole lot of ugly money shit. Yeah. Period.
And y'all already know it's your girl Skiddlez, the one and only big motherfucking Skiddlez in this bitch. And you know, not for nothing, I've been working on my music. So April 1st, I will be dropping my next track, and I will be dropping a track every month after that for the next 8 months. So y'all niggas make sure that y'all pay attention to that. Next week, I got my guy Dennis White coming on. The week after that, we got motherfucking Jack Thriller coming on.
Jack Thriller will be in the building.
He will be in here with the Comedy Jam crew.
Yep. And we got a secret guest.
We also,
Secret
I can't
guest.
keep it a secret. The guest
But
for
we
Jack
gonna let them
Thriller, I got
Bonnie Godiva.
we got Bonnie Godiva in the building.
Oh, that's my people.
Yep.
Right.
Bonnie
And
Godiva.
I got
Yep.
the cook from KOD's coming.
Okay.
To come and cook us some shit or whatever. And
I'm gonna be off my diet then. You know.
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
make sure you know
And
every
then
time
stay
we bring
tuned.
back-
Stay tuned. We got Case. We got a finalized Case.
We just
Yep.
got Case.
The
I'm
one
trying
and
to
only.
finalize the date with the R&B singer Case
I was just
himself.
listening to Touch Me, Tease Me last night.
Yes.
Yep.
And
Case
it's
and
just so much shit.
Yep.
Like,
And we also got Mr. Cheeks in the lineup too from LB.
yes,
Lost Boys are from Rosedale, so
yes.
big Queens. We in the building. Had
Yep,
to do
and
it.
for those that don't know, the Black Only Awards are coming up in April.
Exactly.
Pillow Talk with Skiddlez will be on the red carpet covering media. Those who don't know, I will be in Puerto Plata, DR. Me, one and only, Pillow Talk with Skiddlez will be covering media in Puerto Plata for Big Tigger's Memorial
Tune
Day
in.
weekend getaway. 6 days, 5 nights, lit as fuck. Like I said, EP coming soon, tracks coming for the next 8 months. Shit, and you already know, not for nothing, it's your girl Pillow Talk with Skiddlez. And if you didn't go download the motherfucking app, make
Go
sure you
do
go
that.
and get that shit right now. And make sure you tune in with me next motherfucking week, sipping on these motherfucking ooh-wee motherfucking drink right here. Shout out to my guys.
Shout out to Kel
And
Simmons.
we will be here, Pillow Talk with Skiddlez, every motherfucking Thursday. You don't want to miss it. Later, guys.
Yes, sir.
You are now tuned in